I think, Navika, that's an important point. We need to see it from a top-down approach for a minute. The idea is that it's a message of national integration, it's a message of importance. That as the Prime Minister, when he speaks, and I'll come to the Congress criticism later, but as the Prime Minister, when he speaks, it's the message of the direction and the intent of the government. And this message is a continuous message. If you would recall what he spoke in the Valley also and in Jammu during elections, there's a consistency in that message. It's not the first time that he has referred to former Prime Minister Vajpayee's legacy. And I think what Vajpayee ji at that time had said in terms of Insaniyat, Jamhuriyat and Kashmiriyat, the three of them, that's a powerful message that encompasses something that I think appeals and crosses every heart in a positive way. That's one. Two is how this would take place. That obviously falls onto the government, the various aspects of the government. We need to bear in mind that from a democratic perspective, there is a government there. We are part of that government. Mehbooba ji is the Chief Minister. So obviously a lead in whatever is done, the state government is there. This is a message that the Union Government of India, the central government, will back anything that is in the larger interest of the Kashmiri people in terms of them living a life of and enjoying the same freedoms that you, me and others across the country are able to. Enjoy a free air, in that sense, enjoy the aspirations that rest of India has. Having a laptop in your hand is a message of being part of that developmental process. Those who are contributing to a cycle of violence, those who are doing it due to whatever be the interest across the border, motivated interests, that's a separate story. But the larger public of Jammu and Kashmir, citizens of India, we have to find something that they are all able to enjoy the same kind of freedom and the democratic environment and aspirations that each one of us as Indians enjoys. That's, I think, the large picture. How this will take shape, these are the matters of the detail. Obviously, and if you see it in continuum, you've had Mehbooba ji in Delhi. She met with Rajnath ji. The message of the Prime Minister is there. Now, with regard to the criticism of the Congress, if I may just make a quick comment, I think that's a shallow criticism. Because I would look at it completely from a different perspective. If the Prime Minister speaks in Jhabua about Jammu and Kashmir, is this not one country? If he speaks in Telangana about something else, so is the Prime Minister supposed to speak in a territorial sense, like a police station? The jurisdiction is restricted to only a territory? I think that's a very, very narrow way of thinking. Secondly, when the Prime Minister, when he doesn't speak, he will choose to speak when he wants to speak. The Congress will always criticize it. Now, certainly, senior Congress leaders can't expect they will write the speech of the Prime Minister. They will choose when he has to speak, and they will also choose where he has to speak. I think that is laughable, and in its sense, it doesn't do justice to the position of the Prime Minister of India, the largest democracy. This is not the model that you could dictate anything to the former Prime Minister of India under their dispensation.
Valid point.